This is easily the most important video on the channel. I don't care if you would watch it till the end, you will just make yourself poor, make your kids poor, and make your grandkids poor as well. Why I do not hold any Ethereum and Bitcoin in the first place. Clear meme coin thesis. No one is sharing this on the marketplace currently. No one. For the fucking sake of your financial future, watch this video till the end. If you don't want to watch it till the end, unsubscribe, delete YouTube, go buy some Solana, right? Why I don't hold any Bitcoin and Ethereum? Structure. We will have the structure here, we have Ethereum, and we will have Bitcoin thesis as well. Let's jump in straight into it. My portfolio before the bull run. Before the bull run, I did not have a lot of meme coins. I only had Bobo, that's it. Everything else was larger altcoins that when bull run started were swapped to lower caps. So I had things like IMX, like Atom as well. I think I even had some DOT. And when the bull run started, I immediately swapped them to lower caps. Mostly lower gaming caps because gaming was something that was surging up back in October. It is just proved over time, not instantly. I had to sit in 70% Bobo dip since October till February. One more time, I had to sit in 70% Bobo dip since October till February. That meme coins are performing better. And you will fucking tell me that I just got lucky, right? I was familiar with meme coins as I was trading a bit of them in summer, as well as following some people from the last cycle that I admired. Also seeing that they switched to meme coin trading, investing heavily. This is the advantage that I actually have this cycle. This is why I actually was able to position myself early, and this is why I will probably most likely continue to be making shitloads of money this cycle as well, because I was at the forefront of this narrative. Back in the summer when no one gave a fuck about crypto, I was trading meme coins. I was losing tens of thousands of dollars. At the same time, I was able to position myself early in some things. I was able to hold them, and I'm doing quite well with these things currently and holding them currently as well. And I saw best people from the last cycle that I was following also switching to meme coins, which is very, very important. Over time, I was swapping my altcoins into meme coins. Moving forward, performance of different assets and asset classes. Everyone who was active on the market understood that meme coins are outperforming heavily, and that meme coins are a very nice bet to outperform large altcoins. Bonk is outperforming Solana, WIF is outperforming Solana, Bobo and Pepe are outperforming Ethereum, and so on. Over time, I started to position myself more and more in largest meme coins of chains I wanted to hold, with a projection that they are the safe leverage bets. You can get liquidated only if meme coin rocks, which does not happen often for largest memes, as it's very stupid for teams to rock, because the potential is just so huge. If they won't rock, if they will just hold till retail will come in, they would just be capitalizing heavily. Do you actually think that they are selling to us the fact that retail will come in? What if retail will not come in? What if they will just dump on our heads? Because it's just too fucking easy. Just wait till retail comes in and dumps. Everyone has the same thesis. That means that you should probably start selling before retail would essentially be coming in, because this is the time when everyone would essentially start selling on the main tokens of the chains. People I consider smart on the marketplace started to focus on memes heavily, pre-bull market. People I was following from last cycle and consider very good traders started to focus on memes heavily. Good players naturally leaning towards best performing asset class. You are a weak, bad crypto trade investor if you still neglect mid-curve meme coins. One cannot neglect most performing asset class due to the personal bias. I think you are very, very, very fucking bad crypto investor. If you're in the industry for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, I don't give a fuck. You are very weak and you are very bad if you are still mid-curving and neglecting meme coins at this stage. Because as an investor in this space, you cannot neglect the best performing asset class at this stage. It's just fucking stupid in the first place. Moving forward, meme coins is the only thing that made me money this cycle so far. I get liquidated on most of my altcoin loans. Over time, what I was doing, I was swapping my altcoins into the longs. So I was entering 3x long positions, removing the margin as well and getting my liquidations higher, because I thought that it's not a VC garbage honeypots and they won't go 70% down, right? reasoning. They gave all their gains since last year. So even if you got very nice entry points, if you were buying Sui at like 60 cents, right now you're up less than 2x. I'm up more than 25x on my Bobo position, not speaking about others. And it's not a 2k position, it's not a 5k position, it's not a 10k position, it's not a 15k position, it's not even a 20k fucking position. Reasoning behind that: too many tokens were vested to the VCs through the bull market. Tokenomics are rigged. The game is rigged. Everything is a scam structured in a way for VCs to capitalize the most. VCs made a very dumb thing from my point of view. They needed to create an option to make money for us as well. This way, they will be making way more money as we will be attracting retail as well. If I would be sitting in altcoins and people like me would actually be sitting in altcoins and actually being able to make money with altcoins, we will be screaming about altcoins to the market as well. But VCs decided to get greedy. They decided to make all the money to themselves, take all the money from guys like me and you and most of the market that are not VCs, and I think that's why they will eventually get fucked this cycle. And I think retail will remember this cycle as buying pictures of animals, of cats and dogs and other characters. I think VCs will get really fucked. On the other end, they don't give a fine fuck. As they're getting multipliers, they will never be able to get in classic venture capital. At the top of the last cycle, the best VC pump and dump called Solana. I think initial investors, they had like thousands of access on Solana at 260 bucks. They were not giving a fuck. If it goes to 150 bucks, if it goes to 100 bucks, if it goes to $7, they don't care in the first place. They're in a crazy multipliers already. And this cycle, yes, they became greedy, but they will still be receiving crazy multipliers. Even with Arbitrum at $1, even with Sui at $1, they just dump the whole thing right away because they're receiving crazy multipliers in the first place. Funds they will be spending on marketing will be enough to deceive retail. How to fuck VCs? Buy meme coins on the chains they will be promoting to create liquidity to dump on retail. Do you understand this? Do you understand the thought process? I will dive deeper into this strategy. I will dive deeper into this tactic because I think this is the only one thing that you actually want and need to follow this cycle to make money on the market. Moving forward, Ethereum. Why I don't hold any Ethereum? Alt season explained. Here's your path to the alt season. You have Bitcoin. Liquidity from Bitcoin is essentially surging up to Ethereum, and it's a very interesting thing because Bitcoin maxes and people who hold Bitcoin, they are boomers. There are people who are buying the Bitcoin at hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, like maybe 5k, 7k, 8k. They're holding for a very long time. They are not active in the market. They're just focusing on Bitcoin, and they are listening to their specific influencers, to their specific YouTube channels. All the guys who are telling them things they want to hear, and they will not lift a finger until these older guys will tell to them, to this herd of sheeps, that guys, it's actually the time to sell your Bitcoin and maybe buy some Ethereum, which will eventually give additional liquidity to Ethereum whales. Same type of guys, it's same type of scam going on. They were buying the Ethereum on ICO for $1, and they are selling it to you currently for 4k, 3.5k, screaming how great the Ethereum is and things like that, just pumping their own fucking bags. These guys are receiving more liquidity, so they are buying some of the large cap altcoins. The same type of circus is happening there, and eventually liquidity is flowing into lower caps, and we have our alt season that we are all waiting for, right? Where just smaller man can actually make some money, right? Largest assets are outperforming in the bear market. I'm speaking about Ethereum and Bitcoin, but I don't see any fucking reason in holding largest assets in this stage of the cycle. This stage of the cycle should be risk on. This is the time to be risk on. Exactly the same way it was actually the time to be risk on 1.5 years ago when Bitcoin was at $16,000. This is the time to be risk on. This is the time to not be a pussy, to afraid, oh, my coins will go down, oh, we are in a correction, we will probably see 52k. Fucking not. We will not be seeing 52k. We will be seeing new all-time highs this month for Bitcoin and for the Ethereum. They won't outperform, and the fact that you are fucking scared, the fact that you sold your coins to buy back lower and you are still not buying back, makes me 100% sure that we will definitely be seeing new all-time highs for Bitcoin and Ethereum this fucking months in May. They want to outperform shit and are honeypots for boomers. Boomers persuading you to hold larger asset to deceive you and to take your money because they were buying Ethereum in 2015 on ICO. The same thing as crypto bros on Twitter are doing with the meme coins. They were buying like $50 worth of this meme coin back like several like many months before, and now they're trying to sell it to you and they have millions in this meme coin. You just have to play the game right, understanding where is their upside. What are the things that will probably move forward? Where is the liquidity flow is coming from? I'm buying high quality better plays around Ethereum to outperform, especially the ones that are showing outperformance already. And I am outperforming already. I'm heavily outperforming Ethereum already, heavily. I have Pepperlon, I'm up around couple six figures. My Boba back, multiple six figures as well. My Sniba back, something similar as well. I'm front running liquidity inflows because Pepe is the largest meme on Ethereum of this cycle. It should be doing very well moving forward. And people, when everyone will become rich, when everyone will have a bunch of money from crypto, they will be getting into meme coins. And all these boomer altcoin holders, they will be eventually capitulating to meme coins as well. The moment when people who are bears, the moment people who are sitting in DeFi and altcoins will start to capitulate to meme coins, you actually need to strongly consider start selling your meme coins. Currently, they are far from that. That's why I feel quite safe at this stage. I'm front running liquidity inflows. Each and every other layer 1 is an Ethereum beta play. However, it's a VC honeypot at the same time. Sui, Solana, Avax, all your other L1s and L2s, they are VCs, honeypots, pump and dumps. Want to fuck VCs? Buy largest organic meme coins on these chains. Some of the VCs are smart already. They are creating similar honeypots as meme coins already. Example, Foxy Online here. Garbage, pump and dump by influencers, large fully diluted valuation, influencers who were never talking about meme coins talk about this meme coin in the first place. They can't even form the thesis. Thesis that I formed on Linda is 100% better than any type of fucking thesis they actually were able to come up with in their lives. They can't even form proper thesis. Oh, we will have the airdrop and that's why you need to buy Foxy. Zero fucking sense. Tactic evolution. The tactic was to buy altcoins where a bunch of VCs invested a bunch of money. Therefore, they will be pumping them to create liquidity because they need to dump on retail. I would say this tactic most likely worked very well in the last cycle. This was somewhat new in the last cycle, and people who were following this tactic, they definitely made a bunch of money as well. I do believe that to a certain extent, this cycle, this tactic will also work too. But VCs, they just became too greedy. They're just selling their supply to each other. They are adding into new rounds at the highest and highest valuation. So they're not giving like any piece of the pie to someone like you and me. And they still will be actually spending hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing to pump the honeypots. Pump Sui, which is Solana 2.0 of this cycle. Pump others as well. We just have to take advantage of them. But we do understand with the recent altcoin dump, they gave their gains for the last 8 to 10 months. They liquidated $100,000 worth of me. We do understand that they just have too much tokens. They don't have enough liquidity. Dilution on the marketplace is very large at this stage. There are a shit ton of different tokens that are being created on a daily basis. Shit ton of ecosystems, altcoins and things like that. You want to play the rotation game if you're playing altcoins. You want to understand like where liquidity is actually going to come into next, and I can tell you Sui and Blast. And like the whole thing is just rigged in the first place. Tactic evolution, buy meme coins on these chains. Largest projects, VCs put most amount of money are layer 1 and layer 2s as their best honeypots, because people are speaking about infrastructure. They like to buy infrastructure and things like that. Just buy largest meme coins on these chains. Even if it's a VC pump and dump meme coin like Foxy. I won't actually suggest you to buy Foxy because it's quite large. There are some others, VC pump and dumps meme coins on some other chains that you actually might to look into, because if you are not very familiar with meme coins, and if you want to feel comfortable the same way, if you want to feel the same way when you are buying your VC pump and dump meme coin, similar to when you are buying their altcoin with their cock in your ass, if you want to feel the same, if you want to feel comfortable, if you want to feel safe, just buy these meme coins that are VC pump and dumps. You will be making less returns, but you will feel safer. You will feel the warmth of the cock in your ass as you are used to with your altcoins, and it will probably make you feel a bit better with holding them, and essentially it will probably give you a reason to not sell them, right? And sleep well at night. Moving forward, why I don't hold any Bitcoin? Because I'm not a boomer who was mining it in 2009. Screaming to everyone BTC is the only thing you should buy and is the future of finance, and everything else is the security. Michael Saylor. So we recently saw Michael Saylor declaring recently that everything else except BTC is actually security in the first place and should go to zero. Ethereum and all the altcoins. The reason for that is straightforward. The same as each and every crypto bro on Twitter has. Pump his own bags. Do you understand what is happening? Do you understand what are they trying to do? The same fucking thing is happening with real estate. The same fucking thing is happening with stocks. They bought this stock 40 years ago. They bought this piece of property 40 years ago for 5K. The reason they are screaming to you about buying real estate and getting into mortgages at this stage is because they actually bought it for 5K, and right now they're selling it to you for 750K, and they were printing the money in the process as well. It's all a huge fucking scam and a huge fucking Ponzi in the first place. This is the way how you can take your money back. This is the way how you can fuck them and make your money back. Buy fucking meme coins, proper meme coins, organic meme coins. They are pushing you to buy BTC in the same way the system is pushing you to buy real estate, because they bought real estate for 5K and selling for 700K now. The same way they were buying BTC for hundreds of dollars and selling it to you for 70K right now. That's why they're screaming to you about Bitcoin, future on finance, spot Ethereum ETF. The only thing is to take your liquidity. 1.5 years ago, this thing was at 16K. Right now, it's at 70K. They're pushing you to buy. They're telling it's the future of finance, right? Who's the main player in buying Bitcoin? Institutions. Is there a medium we can get exposure to? What are they buying and even outperform them? There is. Let's listen to what the CEO of Godbit, market maker behind Bonk, has to say. Listen fucking carefully. These investors should be investing in meme coins.
Probably my net will be live after this video will go out, and let's see if you're now watching it and there are a few famous meme coins on Blast. First, probably there are Godbit clients, and second, probably I was right.
All right, that makes sense. Did you hear what he said? He said that the reason Bitcoin and meme coins are pumping is because institutions are buying meme coins. Is because institutions are accountable for at least 30% of volumes on the meme coins through the companies like Godbit and through companies like others as well. This is why this is happening. The same institutions who are buying Bitcoin, he's specifically saying why meme coins are pumping and not altcoins. And institutions, they have exactly the same reasoning behind meme coins pumping as I'm telling you about altcoins, because altcoins are a rigged game with a bunch of other VCs getting allocations and dumping them on the market. You don't have something like this happening with meme coins, and that's why currently this cycle we have only BTC and meme coins pumping, nothing else. Imagine we will not be getting your fucking alt season till the end of this year. Imagine we will not be getting it anytime soon. You are only safe with your meme coins because boomers are buying ETF, they are pumping the Bitcoin, and institutions and other people on the marketplace, they are trading and buying, investing into meme coins. Meme coins are the new altcoins. There is no one talking about it on the market. Being exposed to this type of alpha that early in this cycle worth tens of millions of dollars, and you are being exposed to this information for free. So press the fucking like button, subscribe to this fucking channel, and make sure to watch each and every fucking video till the end. Institutions are accountable for 30% of volumes, probably more already, on the meme coins through market-making companies and software provided by companies like Godbit. At the same time, they're obviously the ones who are buying Bitcoin. Well, I won't say that institutions who are trading meme coins are buying a lot of Bitcoin. Probably they bought it back in in previous years. Right now, people who are getting scammed on Bitcoin are boomers who are buying through ETF, pension funds, and it's all a giant scam in the first place. They're just thinking that it's smart to actually buy it currently because they will be able to scam some people moving forward, which probably truth. The moment we will have average Joe treating Bitcoin the same way as they're treating stock market currently, we can 100% say that scam is finished, scam is done, scam worked. This would be the time to sell some of your cryptocurrencies, or maybe this asset would just be on the market for decades, because people tend to forget and they can sell the same cycle garbage bullshit, just making sure that working men get robbed each and every time, each and every cycle, each and every liquidity cycle, with stocks and with Bitcoin as well. At the same time, they're obviously the ones who are buying Bitcoin. My hedge against Bitcoin surging up solely meme coins. And last but not least is a very interesting part. Are ordinals, BRC20s and BTC layer 2s a good hedge against Bitcoin surging up? I'd say meme coins are a better hedge. This is what these asset class and project founders are trying to sell to you, but I don't think that they're really the hedge. Meme coins are. The reason I'm telling you this is because I'm essentially the victim of the same scam. Bunch of these Bitcoin ordinals and all these ecosystem guys, layer 2s, they're trying to sell this to you. Oh, what if Bitcoin will be surging up? What if you need to actually buy our assets? It's all garbage. It's all bullshit in the first place. If BTC will surge up, these assets would just reprice and they will just be priced cheaper in connection to the price of BTC. Meme coin is the only thing you actually need to buy this cycle to actually be rich. Go figure out how to trade the meme coins. Go trade your shitters on Solana. Go buy some meme coins on Ethereum. Understand the thesis and swap all of your fucking portfolios into meme coins. Your alts have a very high chance of underperforming Bitcoin this cycle. I do believe that this cycle we will see Bitcoin surging up and we will see meme coins surging up and nothing else. Maybe a bit of Ethereum as well. I see meme coins as a hedge against Ethereum surging up because I have Ethereum meme coins and I have other meme coins as well, and meme coins in general that I see as a hedge against Bitcoin surging up, because the words of this man, the words of the CEO of Godbit that you exposed 2 to 3 months back ago, that's the purest type of alpha you can actually only get in this market. I know you might not agree with 95% of the things that I shared, but there is a reason only 5% of people win on the marketplace and win in crypto and actually are able to live with some profits. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will be seeing you tomorrow. Bye bye.